In today's video, you will learn how to create an event pass in WordPress with Stripe through WP Full Pay. To begin from the dashboard, we'll go to Plugins, then Add New. And here we just want to install Full Pay. So in the search box, we're going to type in Full Pay and we'll install and activate the first result on the left. Once it's installed, we'll see its menu item in the sidebar. So back on the dashboard on the left, we're going to go to Full Pay, then Settings. And in the settings page, we can go to email notifications. And here we just want to go to templates. And this is where you can add and customize templates for different situations. So here we have a payment receipt. And if we take a look at the body of that receipt, we can see some tokens which can be used to customize your message with data captured through the plugin. For example, I can remove the customer name if I just want to say hi in the opening, or I could add a space after hi and reinsert it by going to Insert Token, clicking on customer name, and it should read hi, John Doe, for example, and then continue. You can always send a test to yourself to confirm that what you have written is what a customer will see. All right, so moving on, we'll go to Full Pay on the left, then Payment Forms. On the next page, we'll click Add Form. We'll type in a display name. In this case, for me, it's going to be Fashion Show Tickets or something, or passes. And we'll use the one-time payment form. And we can select inline or checkout, but we're going to use inline. We'll click create an edit form. And this is going to take us to the general tab of our form builder. So here we have our behavior settings. And right now we're showing a confirmation message when the form is submitted. If we go to payment and tax, we can select our currency. I'm going to keep US dollars. But if you want, you can select a different currency. Now, this is where we add our Stripe products. We can click on Add Products from Stripe. And we'll see a list of all products from our Stripe account. So I'm going to select each of the ones that I want to add to this form. So I'll select 3 of them and then show you how to create one from scratch. So here I'm going to click on Create New and I'll type in the product name. So this one is going to be a 7-person group ticket and the price will be $180. Now we'll create the product, and once it's created, we should be able to go back and select it. So it's the first item on this list. We'll click on Add Products. And now we have a list of 4 different types of passes. So we'll move down to the next options. And here we can choose to charge immediately. We'll keep that. We'll not generate an invoice. And if you want here, you can go ahead and use tokens to customize your transaction description. We're not going to configure taxes. And next we have our payment methods, and Stripe is being used by default. Next, we'll move on to appearance. And we're going to keep the default submit button label. And I don't think there's anything else that will need to change in this example. However, in your case, feel free to customize the appearance of your form however you see fit. Now we'll move on to form fields, and I'll turn the billing address field on by checking this box. And then we'll go to notifications and integrations. And here I'll enable payment receipt. I'll add a subject and add body text as well. And you'll also notice that this text is already formatted using the accepted tokens. So if you go to Insert Tokens, like I mentioned before, you can simply scroll down and just find whatever you need to customize your message. All right, so since I'm happy with this, I'm going to go ahead and save my changes. And I should be redirected to the Forms page where I'll copy the shortcode for the form. And I'm going to quickly go to a page I have open in the editor. This is a section in my home page. I'll just find the column that I want to use. I'll add a new shortcode block and paste what we copied in there. So now I can save my changes. Once it's saved, I'll view the page and I'll scroll all the way down to the part where I embedded the form. We'll first select the product. Let's get the $100 package. And then we can continue by entering the rest of the information. So I'll enter a billing name and then I'll do the rest off screen. So here's all of the dummy information that we're going to use for this test payment. Keep in mind, we're using Stripe's test card number. If you're trying this, ensure you're in test mode. And once you're happy, click on Make Payment. So we have an error. Let's scroll up to see what it is. Okay, so I just have a space between the M and the E. I'll correct that. And we'll scroll back down and click on Make Payment again. All right, so once our payment is processed, we'll see a success message. And once we have that, we can now jump to Stripe to see if our transaction was recorded. So if we take a look at the list, we'll see the transaction, the $100 transaction for the fashion show passes. Also, if you go to transactions in Full Pay, If you look under one-time payments, you'll see the transaction here as well. And finally, we can go ahead and take a look at the email that was sent based on our configuration. Alright, so I hope you found this video helpful. Let us know in the comments down below which event you'd like to sell passes or tickets for. Thanks for watching and see you next time.